Canadian Bulldog from Wrestling Merchandise and Memories, that's merchandiseandmemories.com, and with the New Day set to celebrate their 10th anniversary in WWE next week, there's a lot of rumors and speculation flying around about what might happen during this 10-year celebration. I have a prediction that I think may surprise a lot of people. Just before we get started, wanted to remind you that Wrestling Merchandise and Memories has more than 100 unique and conversation-starting top 50 lists on its site. Check it out at bit.ly/top50lists. Yes, we know that the New Day have been fighting recently, but let's take a look further back.
What did you do with those?
Do you remember the origin story of the New Day? Through a series of church choir-fueled vignettes, we were given a new look at the up-and-coming Xavier Woods, the perennial babyface Kofi Kingston, and the powerhouse Big E that were brought together for the purpose of, well, we weren't entirely sure what at first. We soon found out that the three men embraced the power of positivity, and honestly, what a death blow of a gimmick that was. Instead of being cheered, the New Day was quickly booed by the fans for their hokey act, and that's where things started to get interesting. Suddenly, things just started clicking. They put their goofy nature to work, incorporating silly faces and gestures, the trombone Francesca, and then Francesca 2, and then becoming WWE Tag Team Champions. It just worked, and it wasn't long before the trio was cheered. By the end of 2016, they became the longest reigning tag team champions in company history, outpacing Demolition with a 483-day reign, defending the gold against the Dudley Boys, the Lucha Dragons, the Bar, the Wyatt family, Anderson and Gallows, the Primetime Players, and many other teams. From that point on, the New Day were set. They were one of the most over acts in WWE and could cycle between any two of the three members. They hosted WrestleMania 33, their unicorn headbands and t-shirts were top merch sellers, and they even had their own brand of breakfast cereal with Booty-O's. Some would argue the New Day's peak came at WrestleMania 35 when Kofi Kingston defeated Daniel Bryan to win the WWE Championship. While it was a singles victory, it was truly a victory for the trio as they proved their underdog story had legs and that Kofi Mania was truly running wild, brother. In 2021, the New Day were separated in the draft, with Big E going to Raw and Woods and Kingston going to SmackDown. Big E achieved his dream of capturing the WWE Championship, but this one felt New Day adjacent. This brings us to present day. Big E has been injured for several years now and may never wrestle again, while Kingston and Woods are constantly at odds. Here's my prediction for the 10th anniversary celebration. The event starts off predictably enough, with Woods and Kingston in a celebratory mood. We're treated to a lengthy New Day video of their decade in WWE, and maybe even add some congrats and muzzle tov messages from the Usos and other contemporaries of the team. Predictably, the wrong thing is said, Woods takes it personally, and the two are once again arguing. Most people think this is it, the final time we're going to see the New Day appear together, and who should show up but Big E. Yeah, that's predictable too, but stay with me here. E implores the two of them to stop bickering over petty things. The New Day has been around for far too long for things to end this way. Do they really want to end a decade-long partnership where, in a best-case scenario, one of them becomes Michaels, but one of them becomes Jannetty? Big E says Kofi has said some things, Xavier has said some things, but it's time to let bygones be bygones and continue on with the power of positivity. Unfortunately, Woods isn't having any of this positivity crap. He's been in WWE for a long time and has never won a singles championship. E and Kofi had their turns on top, now it's his time. Kofi counters by saying, hey, if that's what you want, Woods, go for it and we will be behind you 100%. Things are looking up when out comes Karrion Kross, The Miz, and the rest of the Final Testament. Kross continues to target Woods with the talk he began giving months and months ago at the beginning of this angle. Miz piles on by saying he wouldn't have achieved everything he did by relying on others, and look at everything he's accomplished. Mind you, they're just recruiting Woods to be in a different group, but heel logic and all that. The plan works. Woods leaves the ring and shakes hands with Kross and his cronies. Before the remainders of the New Day can even respond, the Authors of Pain rush the ring and take out Kofi Kingston. They then target Big E and threaten to break his neck permanently with a chair. Xavier Woods can't take it. He grabs a chair, rushes into the ring, and forces the Final Testament to scatter. Now I know what you're thinking. Now he's just going to do what they call in the wrestling business and pull a swerve, bro. But he doesn't. Instead, the New Day celebrate in the ring together to end the segment. Wait, why is that a shocking surprise? Because when was the last time a major dissension angle in wrestling didn't end with one member turning on the other? Go ahead and think about it. I'll wait. The New Day are, if nothing else, a special act and a rarity among WWE performers. If anyone deserves to buck the trend and not have the typical breakup angle, it's them. In this case, being predictable is being unpredictable, and with a more focused and stronger New Day, the group can only prosper going forward. That's my take on the New Day. What do you think? Do you think that's how things will go down? Leave a comment below, be sure to thumbs up and like this video, and subscribe to Wrestling Merchandise and Memories for more great content.